Welcome to episode 4 of Ask Dr. Tomah. Today we're leading up to the holidays, and I've asked Dr. Tomah to talk to us about how can we avoid a stressed digestive system with all the food we're about to eat.
Yeah, so that's a really good question. So we're coming up on the holiday season, which is a great time to spend with friends and family and eat lots of good food, but often it's a time of overindulgence as well. And we're gonna feel that in our digestive system. So there are a few things that we can do to try and give some support to our digestion over the holidays. So one of the things that can be really helpful is when we're having these big meals that are typically rich and you go down the line of all the different foods that our family has brought and end up eating a bit too much, is if we can give some added support for digestion and breakdown of these foods in the form of digestive enzymes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So a digestive enzyme is basically the same enzymes that we would have in our digestive system, but taken in a pill or a capsule form, and taking it with a meal is going to help break those foods down and allow our body to ease the digestive process.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Where do those enzymes come from if they come in a tablet?
Yeah, so they can be different sources. So a lot of them are plant enzymes, so they can be derived from different types of plants. There's lots of different sources, but they're basically trying to mimic the types of enzymes that we already have in our digestive system.
Excellent.
So that's one tip that you can do. Another way you can stimulate the digestive system is actually to take bitter herbs before the meal, and that's going to actually allow the digestive system to produce more of its own digestive enzymes, stomach acid, bile, all the things it needs to properly break down and absorb those foods. Okay. So the bitters can be either foods that taste bitter, having that before meals, or drinks that taste bitter, or herbs themselves. And so there's a nice blend that's called Canadian bitters, and taking a few drops of that in water before a meal, it will taste very bitter, but that's going to stimulate that production of all the digestive juices before a meal.
Okay.
So it's something you can do after a meal if you've eaten too much and now you're starting to feel, gas and bloating and just feeling general discomfort, is a category of herbs known as carminatives. And a carminative herb basically is something that's going to reduce spasms and reduce gas in the digestive tract. And so some good examples of a carminative herb would be something like fennel or peppermint or ginger. So these things we kind of already know of as soothing to the digestive system, but those can be taken after a meal, and that will help soothe and settle everything down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is great because I love overeating.
So do I.
And I don't like the pain of it afterwards.
No.
So we're not saying do it and then
no.
reserve,
but if it happens, it happens, and the holidays is the common time that it does happen.
What about just doing that on a regular basis?
Yeah, totally. I mean, if someone suffers from a lot of digestive issues on a regular basis, they can use all of those tips regularly, and it will help in the long term.
That was very informative. Thank you. Please like this video and share it with your friends. We'd always appreciate that. Until next time.